Welcome to the Herb Hunter. My name is Natasha Clark and I am a wildcrafter. I'll be telling you the stories of the trees, plants and shrubs that I use for my greater well-being. So I'm actually in Port Townsend and it's just pouring down with rain. Horrible, typical winter's rainy day, and not one bit of sunshine in sight. In fact, everything is just reduced to this overcast, grey, shadowy darkness. But as I'm walking along, I happen to notice one of the most beautiful sights. A calendula flower, a little calendula flower here by the beach in absolute full bloom. What a glorious medicine to see. And I have to say that quite often I don't need to pick calendula. Its Latin name is actually derived from the fact that it blooms every month of the calendula. And it just sings to my heart that it doesn't matter how grey it is, how cold it is, how bad it is, how miserable it is, I'm going to bloom. I'm going to just open up and allow that fabulous orange glow to suffuse the little patch of world that I'm in. What an incredible heart medicine. Doesn't matter that there's any insects around to pollinate me. It doesn't matter that there's any ants or bees or birds or what's going on. I'm just going to send my rays of light and colour forth. So I do really appreciate the calendula right now, and it is such a useful medicine. Even though it is not a wild plant, I couldn't help but mention it. Quite often I'll use it for stomach upsets. It has such a fabulous action on the smooth muscles of the gut and in the intestine, and it really helps strengthen them. And so I use it quite often for stomach ulcers, but it has many other uses. Medicinally, it makes a great tea. It's a fantastic eye wash, and it's helpful for toning smooth muscles all throughout the body. It's also very famous, most famous as a wound remedy, and it can be used to treat a minor scratch or a serious laceration, and it really helps keep the inflammation from spreading and clean up the pus and move the debris away from lymphatics. But really, in all honesty, I can say that it is my major heart medicine, and I don't even have to pick it for that. So thank you to Calendula for being out right now when nothing else in their right mind should be, and reminding us that despite endless shades of grey, there is always going to be a splash of light and colour somewhere. So the rain has somewhat abated, and I will say a goodbye to my sweet calendula and carry on walking down the beach here. And since it's been such an incredibly mild winter temperature-wise, I am going to be checking up on my black cottonwood, and the next couple of shows will be about that and the medicine making process involved in harvesting and preserving the black cottonwood. So do keep tuned, and again, if you have any questions, you can go to my website, theherbhunter.com. I am going to be doing some classes throughout the spring, and please remember, if you're using herbs medicinally or if you're thinking about wildcrafting herbs medicinally, consult a professional for your own safety and for the safety of our environment.